Pastor Tommy, that dude introduced me to crossover, and I was young, so I didn't really come to crossover for the right reasons at the time. Pastor Tommy was there; he was always on my case, and the other couple staff members. I developed a love for them and getting to know them. Building accountability at a young age, because I knew that me growing up without a father, I knew that I didn't want to be one of those another person just not being in the right direction as he grew up. So pushing forward, man. Time I got like 20 years old, 19 to 20. I didn't really want to be a crossover no more. I just kind of wanted to do my own thing and be in the outside life and just do what I felt like I wanted to do. Lo and behold, I didn't know what that looked like. After a while, I decided to be a part of crossover again, pushing like 2 or 3 years later. And ever since then, man, I kind of been on track with following Christ. And we have our hiccups here and there, but for the most part, I've been loving the Lord. And having accountability was real important, because if I wouldn't have built accountability that I did as a young person, I don't think I have it that much this part of my life this day. So I started getting plugged in since I came back. I've been here back for several years, and I was able to meet more people and build with other people and to know like who Christ really is and what He's doing in my life and what I need to be doing. And then I wanted to meet my wife.
We met and we decided that we knew we wanted to get married. We knew that that's something that God wanted us to do, so we did it. Not with any intentions on really having God first, really having Him center in our marriage. We just knew that that's something that we had to do, so we got married. In the beginning of our marriage, we went back and forth to different churches, trying to figure out where we wanted to go as a marriage couple. But before our first year anniversary was about, we decided that our marriage wasn't working. So we split up.
I need my marriage, and I felt like I want to go out to get my wife back. So it took some self-discipline, and it took a lot of maturity growth, and that's what I spent that time doing. And I reached out to my wife over that time, and I let her know, I want my marriage. I want, how you feel about this? Let's work on our marriage.
And we decided to get back together. We reached out to Pastor Tommy. He got us some resources with Chris Canvas, gave us some marriage counseling. We reached out to some brothers and sisters, asked them to keep us accountable, and help empower us, to show us the way to be married, as a wife, as a husband that's trying to follow Christ.
And then we got plugged in with Steps at church. That was a real good program for us. We was a part of Financial Peace University. They helped us learn how to budget out our funds and be financially stable. And we eventually started doing like the marriage retreats and stuff like that. And being around other couples and being empowered by them, was a great thing, because it kind of lined us up in our own separate way of how we need to be towards our spouse. And it was a good discipline, matter. So, we know that it's well worth it, and we feel like we know that it's a lot of people out there that need to be empowered as well. So we know that we want y'all to know that y'all need to be empowered. Y'all need to be a part of Crossover, man, because we love these people here.